Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to drink a beer. Today's beer is from Cowbell. Craft beer that rings true. This is 5% alcohol by volume. This is their chocolate coffee porter. It's part of the Renegade series for them. It says use a tulip glass. I have one. 25 IBU, 33 SRM, serving temperature 6 degrees Celsius. See, I don't get why you would want a porter at 6 degrees Celsius. Pairing, grilled mushrooms. No, thank you. Grilled meat. Okay. Canadian breakfast. Okay. Well, what are you considering Canadian breakfast? Because I mean, anything can be a Canadian breakfast. Gouda. I love some Gouda. This actually, the idea of this kind of works with Gouda, especially if it's a nice smoked Gouda. Ooh. Berries. Okay. And for those of you that are unaware, Blythe, Ontario. Everything's turning on in here. Okay, so first and foremost, beautiful color. Do I get anything out of the light? No. Okay, so black. It's a black beer with a beautiful mocha head. Small little bubbles in there. Is there a snap, crackle, pop? No, not really. Not really a snap, crackle, pop on there. But yeah, that's a beautiful looking beer. It looks the part. Scent, let's do the can first. Oh, 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 oh. Smells like a mocha. Smells so much like a mocha. Lots of chocolate, lots of coffee. Oh, just a beautiful sweetness coming off of that there can. Now let's try the glass, right? Because we really hope the glass smells the same, if not better. Usually the can smells better for me, the can or bottle, but you know, sometimes the glass is just as nice or better. Sometimes it's worse. Oh, that smells like hot chocolate out of the glass. Beautiful, sweet, roasted malts. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sweet chocolate notes. The coffee note is there, but it's way in the back. Where in the can, it's a full-on like mochaccino. In the glass, it's more like a hot chocolate with maybe a shot of espresso just dumped in for a good measure. Let's try it. Slant check. Yeah. Okay, by the nose, I thought this was going to be a porter dance beer. Not 100% sure it is yet. Let's give it another sip. Let's look at it, right? Okay, first and foremost, it's a 5% alcohol porter. That being said, it's a little thin, but not thin for a porter, just a little thin for what you're thinking you're going to, well, what I'm thinking I'm going to get when I smell that, right? I know it's a porter, not a stout, but when I smell that, I'm thinking big on coffee stout. Because the smell is just, it's a punch in the face. It's just, right? So I'm expecting a heavier bodied beer than what I'm getting. So in that aspect, it's a little thin. Is it a little thin for the style? Not really, just a little thin for the experience I'm having with it. Like light medium body type of thing. Nice chocolate notes. I would say on the darker range, but not dark. Like I'd say like maybe a 60% dark chocolate type of thing, where you still have a little bit of that sweetness in there. So, smelt a lot more chocolatey than what I'm getting, but the chocolate's there. The chocolate mixes with the coffee in a very nice way. Almost like a good dark chocolate roasted coffee. If any of you go to actual roasting, like coffee roasteries and stuff, and you get the flavored coffees, it's like those. Can you finally close? Like, thank you. You get that You get that really nice chocolate and coffee note where the coffee overtakes the chocolate, but the roastiness of the coffee does not overtake the chocolate. They kind of mingle very nicely. I was really excited about this beer. I was trying to get this beer back in May when I was down in Ontario. And Cowbell just didn't have enough things for me to order from them to pay the shipping to my in-laws' house. So I just never tried it. So I had a lot of hype in my mind about this beer. This beer did not live up to the hype, but this beer is solid. This beer is good. This beer is a beer I would buy again. This beer is a beer I would drink again. I have no problems with this beer. Like I said, my hype put the beer up to dance level. I was like, oh, this is going to be so good. Excuse me. Cowbell makes such good beers. I'm going to dance for this beer. And then I drank it and I'm like, it's good. And I mean, that's where we sit. It's good. Out of 10, 8.5. It's a solid beer that I would buy again with no second thoughts. It came in their mixed pack for winter, which came with Absent Landlord, nice beer. Shindig, nice beer. And then 4 I had never had, Sugar Plum Sour. This one, Hazy Days IPA, and their Citra Smash. So, how some of those were their winter collection, I don't know, but whatever. Solid beer. I smell oil now. My oil pump leaking somewhere. Anyway, eat 5 out of 10. Bye, guys.